Let's take an ordinary apple and a large magnet. Of course, the magnet does not affect the apple in any way. But what if you put two apples on a wooden stick and balance them in the air? Now, you can see that the magnet still causes small fluctuations in the apple. It seems that there really is a lot of iron in this fruit. This trick is also great with grapes. Who would have thought that fruits and berries can be magnetic? We will install the magnet on the stand and take a couple of needles on a thread. As you can see, they immediately begin to reach for it, pulling the threads. Now we're heating up the needles as it seems they're starting to lose their interest in the magnet. And they fall completely. If you hold magnet over matches, then no effect will follow. But if you let them burn out, they immediately require magnetic properties. And not only a big magnet, but with such a small one. How is this possible? Let's try again with color matches. At last, nothing comes out with them. Let's take 4 magnets and 16 steel balls. Now, we'll open up the plastic baseboard and place them inside as follows. Push a lonely ball to the nearest magnet and bam! All the balls have changed their position. And the extreme one flew out the baseboard at a decent speed. This is a real magnetic rifle. Pour some PVA glue into a bowl. Add some steel spraying and bright gouache. Mix the mass until smooth. And now add sodium and we'll mix it until the mass turns into real slime. But this is not just your ordinary slime. It's worth bringing a magnet and see what happens. Slime envelops any source of magnetism like a living slime. It's not easy to tear it off now. Holding the magnet at a distance, you can see how the slime seems to be pulling a tentacle towards it. Because of this, he really looks like something's alive. Just look how strongly this mass is drawn to the magnet. Much more interesting than your usual slime, right? Let's take a small plastic bottle, make a funnel out of a piece of paper, and pour some printer ink inside. Using a syringe, add alcohol inside until the bottle is filled. Close the lid tightly, and now put a magnet to the walls. Look what's going on inside. The magnet seems to purify alcohol from ink. They literally separate from each other. See how beautiful it can look, like a black waterfall that is directed upwards. All ink, no matter how well it has been stirred, will still be attracted to the magnet. Let's take another look at how quickly alcohol will become transparent again under the influence of a powerful magnet. An amazing sight, like a liquid hourglass. Let's take a new batch. Let's take a new batch of powder ink and mix it with oil. Pour a little in the glass, and with the help of a magnet, we will get an unusual drawing tool. We do not recommend repeating this trick at home. We will bring the magnet to a laptop screen and it immediately goes out. Even a small magnet is enough. But remember that it can end badly for technology. Mysterious things also happen to a smartphone. When a magnet approaches, the screen goes out and lights up again. Let's take an ordinary magnet. As you can see, it is perfectly attracted to iron. But what if we heat it up, the same way we heated the needles? After the magnet has become so hot, it's no longer attracted to iron. But even after it cools down, the magnetic properties will not return. Even another magnet can't move it anymore. Now, we need to saw off 2 bottles necks along with the stoppers. After that, we will sand them to smoothness and fasten them with the glue gun. Here, we have such a small container that we have made it. It can store, for example, memory cards. The main plus is that the container is absolutely waterproof. Just take it out of the water and remove the moisture. We take out the cards, and as you can see, not a single drop got inside. Let's take some steel washers and insert a screw into them. Screw the screws into the board, leaving a little space. Now, insert a blade of stationary knife between the washers and tighten the screws until they stop. By installing half of a plastic bottle on the structure, we can turn it into a very long plastic tape in a matter of seconds without much effort. This tape will easily withstand a lot of weight. We cut the neck of the bottle together with the cork. Now, take a bag of cereals, remove the lid, and pull the bag onto the neck. Straighten the edges and tighten the cork. Now it will be much more easier to pour cereal out of the bag. And the lid ensures the safety of the cereals inside the package. Now we will need 2 plastic plugs. On both sides, we make labels according to the size of the phone. And now, using these labels, we cut out the excess. We fasten the lids together with the glue gun. Now, let's take a full bottle and close it with the whole lid. And we install a phone on top. Here's such an improvised tripod we have turned out, and very convenient. And if you cut out the top of the bottle, you can also use it as the phone stand when watching our videos. We will melt a small hole in the center of the cork and screw it halfway through. Now, we will screw this design into the phone holder, and our reliable tripod is ready. It is also suitable for the camera. If you need to separate the yolk from the protein, then break the egg into a bowl, and then attach a compressed bottle to the yolk. Release it, and the yolk will suck inside, and then push it into another container. Easy. To illuminate a large space with a small flashlight, install it on the neck of a water bottle or lean against the wall of a plastic canister. See how beautifully the water simmers? In order not to be distracted by a rolling ball during knitting, we will take a plastic bottle and cut it in half. Let's put a ball in one half and the counterweight on the other. Combine them. Now the tangle's not going anywhere. Cut the bottle in half and combine the halves in this way. We'll pour ice inside so it will melt much slower, and it's much more convenient to pour it into a drink this way. Using an ice pick, we make a hole in the bottom of the bottle. We push a balloon into the bottle and pull it over the neck. Then, pour water into it. We'll put flowers to the neck and it's done. Here's such an unusual vase. Empty bottles will take up too much space in the trash. Just blow them off and twist them before you throw them away. So there will still be a lot of free space in your trash can.